Konnichiwa and welcome everybody to Chrono Reviews. It's time for another Black Rock Shooter character, and this time it's Takanashi Yomi from the OVA of Black Rock Shooter. And this is the last figure I needed for the collection to complete it at the current state, and that's of course now before the release of the TV version of Black Rock Shooter and the release of the insane Black Rock Shooter Figma. So with this it's currently complete, and that's not for very long though, but it's fun to say it, however, to catch up and keep up with the collection. So this one looks like the box of Mato, however it's green, just like Deadmaster. So there are Black Rock Shooter shaker patterns all over, the picture of Yomi on the side, and there are different posters and stuff on the back. The normal Figma layout, and on the top and bottom there are pictures of Yomi as well. Takanashi Yomi as Figma. Let's check out the sculpture of this figure, and I think it's pretty accurate. The sculpture are very smooth, and the paint job on this one was very clean and nicely done. I can't find any blotchy paint or something anywhere, and that's a very good thing. The hair is made soft here, so if you move the head, those moves with the movement, and the fringe are of course removable so you can change the faces. And articulation is of course the neck joint, ball jointed, torso joint, ball jointed arms, they can swivel too, elbow joints, and the hands are they work as a ball joint, those hands, because they are swivel joint like this, and this peg can move swivel sideways, so it works exactly as a ball joint. The skirt are in soft PVC as well, and do not hinder any movement at all for the ball jointed legs, and their knee joints and ball jointed feet. And she stands pretty good even without a base. And there are accessories, of course. There are a Figma bag, the must have for any Figma, to collect all the nice accessories, and the components to make a Figma base, of course. There's a set of hands to hold her items and everything. This one have a peg for the volleyball that comes with her, so here's the volleyball. And just as I said on the Mato review, is that it's fun that Yomi, that's the tall one, plays volleyball, and Mato, which are a shorter character, plays basketball. There's the hole for the peg, so she can hold the ball. And there's of course a school bag, and there is her cell phone, so she can call up Mato whenever she like. And there is sport shoes, not that she would play volleyball in her school uniform, but still nice accessory. And there is of course two different faces, one more less neutral one for, I don't have the words for the expression, and there's one with closed eyes where she looks happy. It's a fair amount of accessories, especially for a figure without weapons and such, because it's the school uniform version. Alright, I gave Yomi a pretty basic pose to match up with my Matto Figma. It's pretty simple, but I don't want to pose up too complex poses on the uniform version figures. I think simple is good in some occasions. This figure was nice to pose and no problems at all, so there's no complaints at all on the either the sculpture or the articulation or the accessories. So it's a very solid basic Figma of this type. And now for the usual fun part of comparing her to the other Figmas in the series, or a few of them at least. So her friend Matto, of course, first off. You can see Yomi is a little bit taller as supposed. Let's check the focus right there. And then, of course, with the alternate selves behind them like this. Takanashi Yomi and Deadmaster and Matto Kuroi and Black Rock Shooter. Sorry. I think this is a very nice display and I'm planning to keeping this. Now let's remove this irrelevant character for this review and compare both of those who belong together. I think it's a nice likeness between the two, just as it's supposed to. And this figure represents Yomi pretty well, and Deadmaster looks good beside her. So, with this I conclude this review, and I recommend this figure to anyone who likes Deadmaster, Yomi, or overall the series of Black Rock Shooter. Until next time, take care and sayonara.